is going on tonight, guys? How y'all doing? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and we are here live for a very quick live review of last night's edition of Monday Night Raw. Of course, I was hoping to have had 4 things completed tonight, and unfortunately I'm going to get to 3. I got my 2 turn alerts done for Finn Balor and Adam Cole. I'm doing my Raw review. The graphics are done and ready for my next top 10 stream. I need about 2 hours for that stream though. So, tomorrow night, before AEW, I will go live for my next WWE Top 10 special that I'm doing for my best of the best of 2020. So that will be right after work tomorrow. Let's talk about last episode of Raw really quick. It was the go-home show for Elimination Chamber 2021. Wasn't that impressive? I mean, was there some intriguing things? A few. But not many. Like I said, I don't know. I just didn't feel it again. Again, Raw is the only show that just really has nothing going for me right now. It's a shame. So, without any further ado, let's actually start off with a voice message from our good friend, Robbie One Kenobi. And let's see what we got from him this time. Oops.
Well, Mike, I thought about it. I considered my options. I can't deny it, man. With how good this idea is, I'm not saying it's a full-time comeback, but I think it's time for a little comeback. So yeah, this little fantasy booking idea that I have, I'm gonna bring it to fruition. And the best part is, I'm gonna do it live. I'll keep you posted on that. Now, with that said, Mike, because this is a fantasy booking of a pretty elite caliber, we have to do it live. And of course, obviously, I'm the right man for the job to host it. But I think I need something else. Now, I'm not just talking about another man. And I'm not talking about the man. I'm talking about the man. The man who's been running a certain club since 1993.
That came out of my mother's womb.
I think you know who I'm talking about, Mike.
One more?
I mean, come on. The man that's been running a certain club since 1993? You already know who it is, Mike. The man that I want to help with this live stream, you know him, I know him. It's none other than Camera Grabs to the moon. Nah, but in all seriousness, Mike, I'd like to have you as my guest when I do this fantasy booking live in a short time.
We'll have to talk about that, Robbie, but sure thing. I thought first you were going to replace me there with Camera Grabs to the moon! Thanks to all that GameStop stock. He probably has a lot more money than me coming into his bank right now, but, you know. But, yeah, Robbie, I would definitely be interested for sure. It's been a while since I've done any type of video collaboration. Gotta see how it's gonna work though, since we haven't done one since Google Hangouts. But yeah, definitely. Let me get a quick little swig here. Yeah, that's literally spray I'm drinking because on special occasions, starting tomorrow, since it's, well, in 50 minutes, since it'll be Ash Wednesday, I usually give up pop for Lent, so getting the last of my pop in. Yeah, enough about pop. Well, great hype for a future live stream, of course. with my good friend Robbie One Kenobi. It'll be nice to reunite with him once again. Haven't done the stream with him in a couple years now, but definitely Robbie, definitely all in for it. But let's talk about this episode of Raw. And again, I will do my top 10, because I do have 10 for best and worst matches of 2020 tomorrow night before I watch AEW. So that will be then. Let's roll and talk about this show. We kicked it off with an episode of Miz TV, where The Miz introduces Andrew, or Andy McIntyre, who comes out as a special guest. And Miz basically, taunts Drew about the fact he has to defend the title inside the Elimination Chamber against so many other superstars. He mentioned something about Sheamus and whatnot. And then basically, Drew basically said, enough, I'm not going to warn you one more time, and don't cut me off. And then Miz cuts him off. Give us a kiss! The Glasgow kiss, as that's now like the big thing that's always overdone. Give us a kiss! No, not going to actually give you guys a kiss. And he basically just leaves the ring. But after McIntyre leaves the ring, Miz gets back on the microphone, gets back to his feet. He puts, everyone else on notice, and he actually goes as far as putting both McIntyre and Roman Reigns and Edge, of course, who is still deciding on who he's going to be facing at WrestleMania for which champion, puts them all on notice because he says, I have a guaranteed opportunity. He's going to strike whenever he feels is the right time. But because of that, he's going to make another move here. He is removing himself from the Elimination Chamber match, as he feels he does not need it. Which I'm almost thinking also, no offense, but how did Miz even earn that opportunity? Remember, on one show, you don't have to qualify. On another show, you do. So, who knows? But yeah, The Miz removes himself from the chamber. So who's going to replace him? We'll see. So, we have that, and then Matt Riddle and the Lucha House Party defeated the Hurt Business. Matt MVP, Cedric Alexander, and Shelton Benjamin. I guess we're done for now with having the Hurt Business argue with each other. They kind of just dwindled that away, which should have been not happening yet so soon. I mean, if you want to have this thing where Cedric is getting a little full of his ego, fine, but the consistency with that, was just off, weird, off the charts. I don't know. So we have that, and then after the match, Bobby Lashley attacks Matt Riddle. Keith Lee did not show up, but of course we're having that triple threat match on Sunday at the Chamber between Riddle, Lashley, and Lee. I still don't get why Matt Riddle is getting another shot for the United States Championship. Again, probably in some ways to protect it and stall for just Keith Lee and Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. Fine, but again, if Matt Riddle had not had so many freaking opportunities already for the U.S. title, it probably wouldn't be as bland, but, still should be a good match. Oh yeah, and then Mandy Rose, which, by the way, storyline-wise, are Mandy Rose and Otis still together? Because why was Mandy Rose hitting on Bad Bunny? She hits on Bad Bunny. He's chilling with Damian Priest. Akira Tozawa rolls out of nowhere and wins the 24/7 title off of R-Truth. And then immediately, Damian Priest attacks Akira Tozawa, and Bad Bunny would pin Tozawa to win the 24/7 title. So, Bad Bunny, I guess, is going to be on Saturday Night Live this weekend. So to draw a rating, you have to give him the 24/7 title. Don't care. Don't care. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. Okay. Anyways, Kofi Kingston was interviewed backstage, pleading his case for the spot in the Elimination Chamber. The Miz, though, however, had gone up to Adam Pearce earlier and had said the person who should be replacing him is none other than his own tag team partner, John Morrison. But once again, no offense, what has John Morrison done besides lose and look like an idiot? I'd love to see Morrison in the chamber. Not this Morrison. basically, it then leads to Adam Pearce making a match. Kofi Kingston versus The Miz. And if Kofi Kingston wins, he replaces Miz in the chamber. If The Miz wins, John Morrison, who was not on this show, I don't know why, John Morrison will replace The Miz inside the chamber. That match was still later on to come. Alright. Let's get to the big talking point of this show. The part I know probably a lot of you are interested to hear my thoughts on this groundbreaking thing. As this is one of those times where it's like WWE. If it's true, it's happening at the wrong time. Because a fan like me, who knows that you guys like to do stupid toilet humor stuff, or some stuff that just takes it too far and just makes it even much worse than it is, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know what to believe, and if it's not true, then it's going to make you guys look like absolute idiots. So, we're supposed to have a tag match here. It is Charlotte Flair and Asuka, the Raw Women's Champion, taking on Peyton Royce, and at the time being, her challenger for this Sunday, who is going, whoa, with Ric Flair, Lacey Evans. Before the match starts, Lacey runs down both Charlotte and Asuka on a microphone, highlighting how she will capture the Raw Women's Championship at Elimination Chamber. The match happens. Again, I still, to this day, will not understand why they split up the Iconics just for Peyton Royce to end up in a tag team that basically, like how Shayna Baszler is being Nia Jax's stooge. Peyton Royce is basically Lacey Evans' stooge. What happened? Because Peyton had blonde hair. Did she lose that push after she dyed her hair purple? Probably. It's the reason why apparently Vince McMahon lost faith in Aleister Black and Andrade. Or reason why they got a push because of Paul Heyman. Same with Shayna Baszler, but then, they've at least kept Shayna around to protect Nia Jax to be her stooge, so that's just incredible. No, it's not. It's stupid. I hate it. So they have the match. Peyton Royce is stuck in a match the entire time, and Lacey Evans is not tagging in. But then, when Charlotte Flair got in the match and Peyton goes to tag herself out, Lacey is not going to come in. So Lacey gets down, basically takes a 10 count, and gets counted out. But at this time, she basically starts running down Charlotte again, and how she does not want to get in the ring with Charlotte. And the reason why? You want to know the reason why? Because, I got my blonde hair, I got my blue eyes, I got my big tits, big subs. No, that big ones Rick loves. Or, no, I'm just a beauty that Vince McMahon would love to have me. And, oh, boy. No. The reason why Lacey Evans does not want to get inside the ring with Charlotte Flair, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. Whoa! Lacey Evans claims she's pregnant. The look on Charlotte's face, which is the thumbnail for this video, is exactly how I felt. Problem is I don't know if I'm allowed to feel that way or not. Because as soon as that was leaked, as that was announced on Raw, stuff's already leaking on the internet that apparently this Lacey Evans being pregnant is real. And of course, it's Lacey's real life husband's child, not Ric Flair's. But they're going to use that as an excuse to make it to make it look like that Ric Flair is the daughter. Here's my thing on this. This is happening. This is just another one of those things WWE has just fortunate bad luck. Where a horrible storyline, as this was, you could tell, you know for a fact, if the match is happening on Sunday still, and this is a ruse, Lacey's winning the championship. There's no doubt in my mind, if Lacey Evans has a match on Sunday, she's winning that Raw Women's Championship, going to WrestleMania, and dropping it to Charlotte Flair. That's what's happening. But the thing is like, again, this storyline is so bad that if this is real, it's hard to believe. It's okay, I don't want to compare it to this, but it's kind of like how there were some fans who thought that Roman Reigns' leukemia was a work. Whenever Roman, went away for a few months to deal with his battle with leukemia. It was not, again, had that leukemia been just a hoax, I probably would have never watched wrestling again. Because of how desperate WWE was sinking to basically get Roman Reigns, as a mega babyface. This is just like, it's supposed to fit in with the story, but it may be real. But if it fits the story, it's stupid. It's not funny, it's bland, it's boring, it's not entertaining. It's just to get two blondes that Vince McMahon just drools and dreams about over every single night in a dream main event match for Vince to just enjoy himself with. So, the fact that I feel bad that I'm itching to think that this may or may not be true about Lacey's pregnancy, but if this is just an angle going to storyline, it's so stupid. Again, I don't like this feud. It's so dumb. Charlotte Flair is not meant to be a babyface. It's not working. And once again, you are ripping off Asuka of having another main event, another shot to go into WrestleMania with a championship, besides the women's tag titles from last year. Honestly, though, let me put it this way. If Lacey Evans is definitely pregnant and not going to be wrestling, here's the thing. You can call this woman up, but do not replace Lacey Evans with this woman. Have a completely different storyline as needed. Call Rhea Ripley and do Asuka versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. Charlotte does not need this. Give us something different. Rhea Ripley, Asuka, WrestleMania, Raw Women's Championship. That should be the match if Lacey Evans is for sure pregnant. But, yeah. Like, you see how, I'm conflicted there? It's like, I want to believe and be happy for Lacey if she really is pregnant. But at the same time, like, if this is just a hoax or a storyline thing, then it's so dumb. It's so dumb, and I literally just do not care. So, there you go. My thoughts on that. Sheamus is interviewed by Charlie Caruso, and he plans on winning the gauntlet match later on tonight to be the last person to enter the chamber match. Kofi Kingston will then defeat The Miz to earn that last spot that The Miz had relinquished in a pretty good match, I will say. Lana was interviewed and gave it her all last week to defeat Nia Jax in that tables match, and Nia squashed on my hole! And of course Lana and Naomi make fun of her for that. Randy Orton's saying he's going to win the gauntlet match when Alexa Bliss appears on the screen and says he will be reborn, because now we're starting back up the stuff again with The Fiend, even though at this point I'm just like, I really don't care about any of this unless The Fiend actually returns, because now it feels old, it feels bland, and when it happens, I'm not going to care. We got that. And Shayna Baszler defeated Lana by submission. Braun Strowman was then arguing with Adam Pearce as to why he's not in the chamber match, even though, once again, think about it, okay, didn't Braun Strowman get suspended by Adam Pearce? Who knows? And also he trashes on Shane McMahon, which, once again, why was Shane McMahon... So what does Shane McMahon have any rights to decision making. Once again, didn't Kevin Owens get him fired? You know, but who knows? And then the gauntlet match happened. AJ Styles defeated Kofi Kingston. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. Even though they're trying to pull the idea of Kofi Mania 2, it's not happening. So Kofi kind of being in this match is kind of, not really, hitting out the ballpark for me. I personally would go with Damian Priest. He was not going to win the Chamber, but, get him in the Chamber match, get him up against some guys like, AJ Styles, or Drew McIntyre, or Sheamus, or Randy Orton. Like get him, in with some more experienced guys to kind of, help him, get a little bit of a good start on the main roster. I would like to have seen him in there. He brought Andrade back, that'd be awesome. If Keith Lee wasn't in a title match, I'd say him. But, Kofi in there, I get what they're trying to do, but like I said, it's not, the energy's not there for it. AJ defeated Kofi, and then Drew McIntyre would take out AJ, and then Jeff Hardy, and then Randy Orton got eliminated by a countout because distractions from Alexa Bliss. And again, like I said, I'm not going to care about it until the Fiend actually appears. And keep in mind, I actually fell asleep during the Gauntlet match. I was just that tired and bored. And then Sheamus would beat Drew McIntyre clean, and he's going to earn the last spot. And then he, in the Chamber, will go in last. He calls himself the odds-on favorite to win the title at the Chamber match. And then we go off the air. So, that's all I got to say, guys. I'm giving it a C-. Didn't really care about it. Tyler's saying hello. He's playing 2K Battleground. Nice. But, yep. I'm going to bed, guys. That's all I have to say. I don't care about Raw. It's shit. What are your thoughts on Raw? I gave it a C-. Leave that down in the comment section below. Slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content to come on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, MattBrony3. Again, tomorrow, before I watch AEW, I'll be back up here again live to do my top 10 best and my top 10 worst matches of 2020. Graphics are ready to go, of course. I just got to do, just got to make the event and press that record button. So, guys, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys all tomorrow night for that and probably my AEW review. Have a good night. I'll catch y'all later. Peace out, everybody.